Hello everyone, good afternoon. Good afternoon, one and all here. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So welcome
Good afternoon,
all of
ma'am.
you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. I welcome you all and today's guest speaker, Dr. Prasanna Shetty sir. Okay. Dr. Prasanna Shetty sir, are you here? But repeat it.
म्हणजे चेक करा लेकिन प्रॉपर कनेक्शन आहे.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir. Sir has joined.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon. Dr. Prasanna G. Shetty. Sir is assistant professor in ENTC department, working at PVG COET and GKPIOM ENTC department, Pune since 1994. Okay. Sir did his PhD ENTC department at MCOERC Nashik, that is Savitribai Phule Pune University. Sir did his PG post graduation MTech ENTC Pune COEP. His graduation is done in WIT Electronics, Solapur, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. Sir is awarded as Best Professor in ENTC Department on 26 September 2017 by Devang Mehta National Education. Sir also has done NPTEL courses. One of them is Introduction to Machine Learning during April to September 2019. Sir has, to his credit, total 18 publications, of which International Journal 8 publications, International Conference 4, National Conference 6. Sir has also written a book on electronics, devices and circuits. Sir has done a BCUD project funded on breast cancer detection using embedded system during 2013-15. So with this brief introduction, I welcome Sir to deliver his lecture. Over to Shetty sir. Thank you, sir. Yes.
Yes, thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving the introduction. Just a minute, dear students. Let me get connected over here from my PC. Please wait for 2 minutes. कनेक्ट होता है
अनस्टेबल इलेक्ट्रॉन रिएक्शन होत जातात. शेवट काय होतो? एनर्जी रिलीज, याचा अर्थ स्फोट. हलवून असं खाल्लेच मासा भरपूर खातात तेव्हा मला आता खाणार शिल्लक. काय झालंय डोक्याला त्रास? जेवताना डोक्याला तर जेवताना काही पण डोक्याला त्रास नाही त्याचा.
म्यूटच आहे मॅडम, हा म्यूटच आहे.
ती म्यूट करा.
Hello. Madam, am I audible? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. You're audible.
I'm audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Yes, dear students. Yes, ma'am. Sorry for the inconvenience to all of you. Because of some internet issue, we are a bit late. Dear students, can you hear me? I hope everyone can hear me. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. I will just present the screen. I have already presented the screen. I hope it is visible to you. I'm just downloading the presentation. Please give me 2 minutes so that it will be visible to all of you. Just give me a minute, students. I'm just trying to open the PPT. Yeah. Yes. I'm sure that the screen is visible to all of you. Yes, students.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It is
yes, yes.
visible.
Thank you. Thank you. So, thank you, Wagmare madam. I'm very much thankful to FE, Dean FE HOD, Mrs. Professor Wagmare madam, for giving me an opportunity to talk with the first year students of our college. I'm Dr. Prasanna Gopal Shetty. I'm from Electronics and Telecommunication Department, working in PVG since 1994. Dear students, I just took this opportunity to talk with you and to discuss with you about the topic entrepreneurship. I'm sure that you are aware what is entrepreneur, and today we are going to discuss about this particular term, what is entrepreneur. I want you to make this session more interactive. I would be very happy if we would have conducted this offline. But anyway, to take this opportunity, and in this students induction program of first year, all the first year has taken a lot of efforts to conduct this SIP for you all, and you have been listening since different domains and different sessions has been going on over here. This is one of the session regarding entrepreneurship. I'm very much thankful to Dean FE, Professor Mrs. Vagamore Madam, and complete their team. Thankful to them for giving me an opportunity. I'm very much thankful to PVG management, uh, principal sir, and from my department, all my colleagues. Uh, Students, today we will be discussing about this term. I want you to be more interactive. You can unmute yourself and then say something if you want. Let us start with what is entrepreneurship. I hope everyone knows this is called as Udyojakta. In Marathi, entrepreneurship is known as Udyojak. Udyojak means business. When we talk about business, but business is a different term and entrepreneur is a different term. I hope every student knows that what is entrepreneur, and he or she should decide today at first year only that whether she is going to be an successful entrepreneur or not. So this is an awareness about entrepreneur amongst you, and I feel that we should have this thought in our mind from today onwards, at first year onwards, so that we can become a good successful entrepreneur after a few years. Students, you can stop me, you can ask anything if you wish, you can discuss any point over here. And this is an online presentation, so let me go with the flow. What is life about? And if any particular doubt, if you cannot see the screen, if you cannot listen me properly, please stop me at that point. Request to give that particular feedback, isn't it? So you can see on the screen that what is life about. We know that we are trying to create values. We are going to take calculated risk. Listening to your heart is also one part of it. Then we are going to realize your aspirations. These all things is what about life is concerned. So we have taken admission to engineering at PVG CUIT, and you are really fortunate to have taken admission in this college, because our college stands in the five first colleges in SPPU Pune, and you know that you are one of the student of this college. So you have come over here with some aim in your life. You are going to have some risk, calculated risk, and you are going to be a good engineer after 4 years. And of course, behind all these things are your parents, who are going to see what you are going to do in this 4 years and henceforth. Students, let us discuss what options we have after engineering. Everyone knows that after engineering, we have mainly after engineering, after post graduation, after studying our 4 years, and after that, maybe we have options of going for post graduation, that is MTech, ME, MS, and also we have options like MBA and all that things. After all doing our education, we have two options. One is job and one is entrepreneur. So doing a job is also fine, and doing a business, becoming an entrepreneur, is also an option what we have. And that is today what we are going to discuss about our opportunity, what we can take opportunity after completing our education, that is engineering, and then we can have our own business in engineering, of course. Who is an entrepreneur? Everyone has a question in our mind. Can I become an entrepreneur? Yes. I hope students, you are aware that everyone over here can become an entrepreneur. But is it possible? No. We can see few of them becoming an entrepreneur. Then why? Why this happens? So everyone has a chance, but then few goes for it, and then they become successful entrepreneurs. Why so? Because we are not planned accordingly, because we do not have that particular awareness amongst us. Hence, I think we are not able to do it. But I'm sure that if you listen this particular session properly, and if you determine yourself, if you put a goal in front of you to become an entrepreneur, you can surely. Now see, what is the difference between entrepreneur and entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is a process of discovering new ways of combining resources. So entrepreneurship is a process, and entrepreneur is a person who is going to become an businessman. Okay. So let us understand what is the definition of entrepreneur. Now coming to the definition, students, you can see on the screen that there are few definitions I have chalked out over here. The entrepreneur is a person who organizes and manages a business undertaking, assuming the risk for the sake of profit. So we all know that we can become an entrepreneur means we are going to start a business, assuming some risk, and then making profit out of it. Nothing is without profit. Every entrepreneur is doing a business for profit, of course. The process of creating something new and assuming risks and rewards is an entrepreneur. Generating self-employment is an entrepreneur. This is something unique. This needs some attitude. Dear students, you know that with some particular attitude, with some, it is a state of mind. You can see on the screen that I have put some particular words over like innovation. One who thinks about innovation can become a good entrepreneur. One who has a state of mind, one who has that particular attitude only can become an entrepreneur. It is not the cake of everyone. आपण प्रत्येक जण entrepreneur बनायचा प्रयत्न करू शकतो, पण काहीच जण entrepreneur होऊ शकतात, होतात, कारण त्यांच्यामध्ये इनोव्हेशन ही ऍक्टिव्हिटी असते. त्यांना स्टेट ऑफ माइंड, दे हॅव समथिंग, दे हॅव युनिक thought process, they have attitude in that sense. So please try to understand the definition of entrepreneur. You can go through the websites, you can go through different books of entrepreneurship, and you can see different definitions given over there. So you can see over here, what is entrepreneurship is a thought process. Dear students, I think that entrepreneurship is a thought process. Entrepreneurship is an attitude. As I said, that one who thinks that I can become an entrepreneur, he can. If his parent thinks that he should become an entrepreneur, if his teacher find or thinks that he should become an entrepreneur, it is very difficult. Only they can motivate us, but ultimately you have to be an entrepreneur with the passion, with the thought process, with that attitude. Then only you can become a successful entrepreneur. Friends, I'm using this word successful every time because we have unsuccessful entrepreneur also in this particular context. So we have to understand what is successful entrepreneurs and what are unsuccessful entrepreneurs. As I said, that every particular person starts a business, not necessarily he becomes successful. Sometimes because of some situations he becomes unsuccessful. So that also we are going to discuss over here in this session. So let us first understand what is entrepreneur and what is intrapreneur. So entrepreneurs are people who has opportunity to initiate or mobilize the resources to make new goods and services, and intrapreneur is someone who works under an entrepreneur, and after ultimately that intrapreneur is going to become an entrepreneur, isn't it? So let us first understand these terms. What is entrepreneur, what is intrapreneur, and so on. So intrapreneur means a particular person doing a job, and then in his own large company he is trying to contribute in some innovative way. That is called as intrapreneur. So one intrapreneur can become an entrepreneur after few years, isn't it? So this is about the difference. Now let us understand what is entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. As I said initially only, that entrepreneur is a person and entrepreneurship is a process. You can see over here different terms, adjectives I have written over here. An organizer is an entrepreneur, whereas an organization is an entrepreneurship. Decision maker, decision making. Innovator, innovation. Motivator, motivation. Risk bearer, risk bearing. Creator, creation. So I hope you understood what is the difference between an entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. So a technician or an engineer can be an entrepreneur, whereas the technology which with the help of which he can become an entrepreneur is the entrepreneurship, we can say. So administrator is an entrepreneur and administration is the entrepreneurship over here. So let us first understand what are the terms we are going to use over here and what is the difference in them. Now, as again I have discussed over here, that what is successful and unsuccessful entrepreneur. Students, successful means one who has an innovative idea, one who can position themselves in shifting or new market, creating new products, creating new processes, then creating new delivery. This is all about successful entrepreneurs. Unsuccessful means one who starts an enterprise but he is failing in doing all that things. So he is a poor managerial skill, he has low work ethics, inefficient. Suppose you just try to imagine that you are the owner of a company and you come late every day. then that means you are not following the protocols that every particular person should follow. Remember this thing, it is not only of your own company, you have to keep some ethics and protocols you should follow in that company, so that if you follow, your employers will follow, so employees will follow. So you have to understand how you have to go ahead with that particular enterprise, and if you don't follow, then it will be an unsuccessful part of it. So inefficient, failure to plan and prepare, poor money managers. If we just try to spend money, we should be able to understand that how it is to be invested. So I hope you understood the difference between successful and unsuccessful entrepreneurs. Students, if any doubt, if anything you want to say over here, please let me know. Otherwise, I will continue at the end of the session. We will have some question and answer sessions over there. What are the characteristics of entrepreneur? Students, you know that any particular key personal attributes, strong managerial competencies, good technical skills. आता बघा मित्रांनो, की टेक्निकल स्किल तर पाहिजे, जे तुम्ही आता इथे इंजिनिअरिंग मध्ये शिकणार आहात, पण जे मॅनेजरल स्किल्स, जे पर्सनल ॲट्रिब्यूट्स आहेत, व्यवस्थित वागणं, सगळ्यांशी नीट बोलणं, वेळेत येणं, आपल्या चांगल्या हॅबिट्स, ऑल these are the personal attributes which are again very important parameter of becoming an entrepreneur. So if you have a personal attributes, if you have managerial competencies, if you have good technical skills, then only you think that you should or you will be a successful entrepreneur. Otherwise, very difficult, isn't it? So we have to understand all these things to become an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are made, not born. This is a very important statement, what I feel, that entrepreneurship is not made. आता तुम्ही असं पण बघितलं असेल की एखादा श्रीमंत नाव घेऊन सांगायचं म्हणलं तरी चालेल की एखादा श्रीमंत entrepreneur आहे, but his son not necessarily is a good entrepreneur. Are you agreeing with me? So he's not born, he is made. So if he has that qualities, if he has inculcated all that characteristics of an entrepreneur, then only he can become a good successful entrepreneur, otherwise not. So we have to keep in mind that not necessarily our parents were entrepreneurs or having a business and all that things, then also we can become an entrepreneur. आपले आई वडील इंजिनियर समजा नसतील तरी पण आपण इंजिनियर होणार आहोत. मला असे मुलांनी प्रश्न विचारलेत मित्रांनो आपल्या कॉलेजमध्ये, की सर तुम्ही एंटरप्रेन्योर बद्दल का बोलताय, तुम्ही तर स्वतः एंटरप्रेन्योर नाही आहात. मित्रांनो, माझे वडील पण इंजिनियर नव्हते, तरी पण मला इंजिनियर करण्याची जी त्यांची अप्रोच होता, ॲटिट्यूड होता, तो महत्वाचा होता. तसंच आपण जरी इंजिनियर नसलो तरी आपल्या मुलांनी इंजिनियर व्हावं ही जी भावना असते, तसंच आपल्या आई वडिलांना वाटतं की आपण एक चांगला बिझनेसमन, चांगला एंटरप्रेन्योर व्हावं. आणि म्हणून आम्हालाही असं वाटतं की यू शुड ऑल go through this and you have to develop all these qualities in among yourself, and you should be a good, responsible and independent person achieving all these activities. Successful entrepreneurs. Now see, let us have more in detail about what are the strengths and weaknesses, what are the self-assessment. Now see, we have two columns over here, which are one on the left hand side, you can see that it is purchased in the market, and on the right hand side, you can see that it is own self or own ourself. म्हणजे काही गोष्टी आपण मार्केटमध्ये परचेस करू शकतो. लाईक एक्झाम्पल रिटर्न ओव्हर हिअर इज कॅपिटल, टेक्नॉलॉजी, इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर. In infrastructure, I have written building, furniture, equipments. See, students, these all things are purchased in the market. मला जर एखादी टेक्नॉलॉजी घ्यायची असेल, इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर बिल्डिंग बांधायची असेल, मला फर्निचर इक्विप करायचं असेल, मला पैसे गोळा करायचे असतील, तर मी मार्केटमध्ये उभा राहू शकतो आणि गोळा करू शकतो. पण ऑन द राईट हँड साइड यू कॅन सी रिस्क, करेज, कॉन्फिडन्स, honesty, this hard work, discipline, enthusiasm, patience. This is not purchased in the market. So remember, there are two baskets. One is where you can purchase in the market, on the left hand side you can see on the screen, and one is what you can see on the right hand side, that it has to be inculcated among yourself. You cannot buy risk, you cannot buy confidence. तुम्ही असं म्हणू शकत नाही तू चल रे मी आहे तुझ्या बरोबर, ते तेवढं म्हणण्यापुरतंच असतं, पण शेवटी करायचं आपल्यालाच असतं, आपल्यालाच हार्डवर्क करणं गरजेचं असतं. वी हॅव टू बी डिसिप्लिन, वी हॅव टू कीप पेशन्स. here patience is also written because nowadays we say that this generation is bit impatient असं आपण ऐकतो. पेशन्स असणं गरजेचं आहे कारण कोणताही बिझनेस करताना पहिल्या दिवशीपासून प्रॉफिट होईल असं सांगता येत नाही. त्यामुळे सक्सेसफुल आंतरप्रेनर होण्यासाठी पेशन्स ही खूप महत्वाची गोष्ट आहे. स्वतःवर विश्वास असणं खूप गरजेचं आहे. त्यामुळे मित्रांनो हे 2 कॉलम्स लक्षात ठेवा. त्यामुळे आपण जे काही गोष्टी बाजारात मिळतात त्या मिळू शकतो, पण जे आपल्याला स्वतःला करणं गरजेचं आहे ते आपण बाजारात विकत घेऊ शकत नाही. सो रिमेंबर दिस थिंग, दिस 2 थिंग्स आर व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. Entrepreneur development, there are few characteristics which an entrepreneur should have. Being an entrepreneur requires specific characteristics. As I said, education, of course you are going to become an engineer, hard work, planning, risk taker, perceptive, क्युरियस असणं गरजेचं आहे. मित्रांनो तुम्ही आता इंजिनिअरिंग करताय, प्रत्येक गोष्टीची क्युरियोसिटी आहे का तुम्हाला? तुम्ही प्रत्येक गोष्ट स्वतःला विचारता का की असं का होतंय, हे असं का असतं? स्वतःला विचारा, टीचर्सना विचारा, पेरेंट्सना विचारा, अँड देन यू हॅव टू गेट द सोल्युशन. यू हॅव टुडे डॉक्टर गुगल विथ यू. डिअर स्टुडंट्स, you have Dr. Google. You just put a question on that Google, you will get so many answers on that. So don't worry, today you need not have anyone to say, anyone to guide you, anyone to mentor you. It doesn't matter, you have all that availability on internet. So much lucky this generation is, I think so. And everyone has a smart mobile phone today, so you can take advantage of that all things. Still few characteristics more in better way you can go through this. That imaginative, one should try to imagine the things. That encourages the new products and generate ideas. Persistent, true entrepreneur face bureaucracy, make mistakes, receive criticism, and deal with money, family, or stress problems. But they stick to their dreams to overseeing the venture succeed. So we have to go through different new products. We have to make mistakes, and by that mistakes only we become we grow ahead. Goal setting is important, hard working is important. See, every particular word is very important over here as to become an entrepreneur. So my dear students, though we are not going to read that definition over here, but I want you to go through every particular word over here and try to understand these things for yourself. And if any discussion you want to have amongst the teacher, amongst me, you can always come to the department. I am from electronics and telecommunication department, sitting in 402. So I feel like self-confidence, flexible, independent, these are the different characteristics what one should have to become an good entrepreneur. Need for entrepreneurship, this increases now. So see, what is the need? Very important point over here. It increases national production, it balanced area development, dispersal of economic power, reinvestment of profit for the welfare of area of profit generation, development in a function of motivation and human resource, entrepreneurial skills. So see, these all things are required which with an entrepreneur, because it is not only self-development, it is not only I'm my own boss, but it also creates economy for our nation. So I hope this need of entrepreneurship is also very important as to understand why a particular person should become an entrepreneur. Now, as I again come to this point, that why to become an entrepreneur. Now you can list out over here that be your own boss, personal satisfaction, freedom of taking the decision and acting on it, making your own rules, creating great health, helping community. So see, these all things are going to help us out to become an entrepreneur. So I hope you can understand that what is the reason why I'm telling you that you should try to become an entrepreneur. आता ओन बॉस म्हणजे काय की आपल्याला स्वतःच बॉस असेल तर कोणी काही बोलायचा प्रश्न नाही. पण असं होत नाही की आपल्याला वेळेत यायची गरज नाही, आपण कधी येऊ शकतो, कधी पण जाऊ शकतो. बट वी हॅव टू फॉलो ऑल दॅट प्रोटोकॉल्स, ऑल द रूल्स रेग्युलेशन, सो दॅट वी कॅन be our own boss, and accordingly everyone will follow the same. So please try to go through each and every point over here and try to understand that why it is necessary to become an entrepreneur. Okay, see, freedom of taking decision, acting on it, but it should be balanced. It should not happen that I'm taking a decision and it is not for the benefit of the society, as well as it is not for the benefit of our company. Then it is not going to work out. So we have to make our own rules which will help for the society, which will help for the industry and everyone. So this all things matters a lot. Now, let us come to some classification of entrepreneurs. Like, what are the types of entrepreneurship? Trading entrepreneurs are there, manufacturing entrepreneurs are there, agriculture entrepreneurs, technical, non-technical, small scale, medium scale, large scale. See, students, when we talk about an entrepreneur, then we have to understand what are the different types, what are the characteristics, who can become, why he should be, and all that things. So, in that sense, we have to know that there are different types also when we talk about this term. Are you getting this point? So you are technical entrepreneurs. You can become a manufacturing in some manufacturing of the products, isn't it? You can have a non-technical entrepreneurship also is there. So again, it has been classified as small scale industry, medium scale, and large scale. Now let us come to some interesting that top richest entrepreneurs which we know. Now, the person who set up a business or an organization by taking a financial risk, I believe entrepreneur success depends on strategical mindset, management skills, holding nerve during and perseverance. So these all things one has to inculcate in him so that he can become an entrepreneur. Now, let us have a quiz. Please unmute yourself and tell me who is this. So, come on, fast.
Sir J.R.D. Tata.
व्हेरी गुड. आणि जे आता आन्सर करणार आहेत ना ते सगळ्यांनी माझ्याकडे यायचं 402 ला. आय विल गिव्ह यू अ कॅडबरी आफ्टरवर्ड्स, नॉट टुडे, बट आय वॉन्ट एव्हरीवन. आय एम नॉट एबल टू सी हू इज आन्सरिंग, बट surely I will uh, give you a chocolate if you come at my place afterwards, or Cadbury. So someone has given a correct answer that this is GRD Tata. Everyone knows that this particular person is the chairperson of Tata Groups and who is well known in our country, of course. So no need of more introduction about this all things. Now next one.
Steve Jobs from Apple CEO.
Yeah, he was a co-founder and chairman of Apple Computer. So be ready, all of you, please. मी दुसरं जेव्हा दाखवणार आहे त्याच्या आधी तुम्ही तयार राहा and try to. And I know that everyone knows over here. Those students who are attending this session, प्रत्येक मुलाला माहिती आहे. हे पण मला तितकीच खात्री आहे. पण तरी पण to become more interactive with you, I have just taken out some particular pictures over here. So this person is Steve Jobs. Everyone knows that he was chairman of Apple company. And now, who is the chairman of Apple? Can someone tell me?
Tim Cook.
Yeah, very nice. Tim Cook is the chairman of Apple Computers, of course. Next one, please be ready, all of you.
Jeff Bezos for Amazon.
Amazon, yes, Jeff Bezos from chairman of Amazon. So I hope everyone knows that these people were not very great at that time, but they have different innovative ideas with them, and that's why they have started this Amazon and Ola and Uber and everything, isn't it? So this person is correctly said, Jeff Bezos, who is the chairman of Amazon. Then of course you know this person. Come on, fast. You can put a chat also in the group. Who is this? If you born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you
Microsoft from.
Bill Gates, correct. Yeah, very nice. So you know that this all are the entrepreneurs, we can say. Who is this?
Warren Buffett.
Yes, Warren Buffett, who is chairman of or CEO of. Yes, correct. Very nice. So everyone is aware of who are the top businessmen in this world. You know this. Who is this? Can anyone please? Yes, dear students. नहीं लक्षात येत आहे. Is Aditya Birla. Yeah. Birla Group of Industries. So this is Aditya Birla over here. Yes, next.
Mark Zuckerberg from
Mark
Metaverse.
Facebook.
From which company? Which?
Meta.
Yeah, who he was a co-founder for Facebook also, isn't it? Yes, very good. Next one. Can you name this
Veena
ladies over
Patil.
here? Pardon?
Veena Patil.
Indra
No.
Nui.
Indra Nooyi. Yeah. See, let me tell you that jitke male entrepreneurs are तेवढे female entrepreneurs are also there. So there is a gender equality everywhere. I hope you understand this term again. So this is Indra Nooyi, who was former CEO of PepsiCo, and now she is a member board of director from Amazon also. And the other, who is the other one, right hand side, please. Do you know who is she? If anyone, please.
So she is from that Z Marathi show.
No, no, no. She is an entrepreneur. Doesn't matter. आपल्याला सगळं माहितीच असायला पाहिजे असं नाही आहे पण ही
जयंती कथाळे.
जयंती कथाळे, correct. See, I hope you have to read the story of this lady also. She has an Purna Brahma as a restaurant series or a particular thing, and she was working in Infosys, and she thought of having some Indian food in the aeroplanes when she was traveling to US. आणि तिच्या असं लक्षात आलं की आपले इंडियन फूड इथे वरती फ्लाईट्स मध्ये मिळतच नाही, सँडविच आणि तेच मिळतं. म्हणून त्यावेळेला तिने ठरवलं की आपण एरोप्लेन मध्ये पण वडापाव विकायचा आणि सगळे साऊथ इंडियन डिशेस विकायचे. अँड देन शी स्टार्टेड हर ओन बिझनेस ॲज पूर्ण ब्रह्म. So, dear students, why I'm trying to show you all these things? Because we have to get inspiration from all these entrepreneurs. Yes, of course. Ratan Tata. Everyone knows. Now, now who is the chairman of Tata Groups? Can anyone tell? Is it Cyrus Mistry? Who is the chairman of Tata Group, if I'm not wrong? Ratan Tata has
Yes.
retired from his post, if I'm not wrong, isn't it? So, see, a few more entrepreneurs over here. Can you please tell who is on the left hand side over there?
Azim Premji.
Azim Premji.
Azim Ji, who is the chairman of Wipro company, isn't it? And the right one? Larry Page. See, doesn't matter. We are not aware of all the entrepreneurs. We have to go through these all things as to understand what they are doing, and we have to go through this famous entrepreneur list over here. Dhirubhai Ambani, Ratan Tata, Aditya Birla, Narayan Murthy, Infosys. I cannot list out all the entrepreneurs over here, dear students, as you can understand. त्यामुळे मी फक्त few of the entrepreneurs which are very much famous and which we know, few of them I have listed out over here on the screen. But everyone knows that these are different entrepreneurs which has a big list with us. आणि तुम्हाला हेही माहिती आहे की आजकाल गव्हर्नमेंट ऑल्सो इज एनकरेजिंग फॉर entrepreneurs, small startups and all that things. Made in India, small startups. There are so many schemes. There are so many encouragement given to the engineers, to the entrepreneurs. So this all things you have to remember. These are the few slides which I wanted to show you. As Swami Vivekananda always says that there is no life will be failed. There is no such thing as failure in the universe. 100 times man will hurt himself. 1,000 times man will be tumble, but in the end he will realize that he is God. So you know that Thomas Edison also has failed 1,000 times, isn't it, while inventing that light bulb. But then also we appreciate, and these are the efforts being taken by the so great things. And स्वामी विवेकानंदांचं जर तुम्ही पुस्तकं वाचली, त्यांचे जर थॉट्स बघितले, तर nothing inspiration like that, isn't it? So please try to go through all these things, and there is only one purpose in the whole of life is education. Please try to understand the importance of education, and once you understand this, you can be a good entrepreneur, of course. There are few more say quotes over here. Don't compare yourself with anyone in this world. If you do so, you are insulting yourself, असं ॲलन स्ट्राईकनी म्हणलेलं आहे. So dear students, Thomas Edison says that I will not say I failed 1000 times. I will say that I have discovered that there are 1000 ways that can cause failure. So see how it is been put forward, that how he has tried 1000 times, and the 1001 time when he did, then he has invented light bulb and all that things, isn't it? Leo Tolstoy: everyone think of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. आपण हे सगळे कोट्स का मित्रांनो इथे बघतोय, कारण आपल्याला स्वतःला चेंज व्हायचंय, आपल्याला एंटरप्रेन्योर व्हायचंय. आपण काय करतो, दुसऱ्यांनी कसं चांगलं करावं एवढंच बघतो. सो वी हॅव टू स्टार्ट from ourself itself, isn't it? And now next slide you can see on the screen over here, आत्मनिर्भरता. हे तर आपण वर्ड आता खूप ऐकलेलं आहे आणि आपल्याला माहिती आहे सेल्फ सफिशियंट होण्यासाठी आत्मनिर्भरता भारत आपल्याला बनायचंय, आणि यासाठी आपल्याला हे सगळे स्कीम्स आहेत अवेलेबल. आत्मनिर्भर भारत अभियान 2021, किसान क्रेडिट कार्ड योजना, PM आवास योजना, नंतर मुद्रा शिशु लोन योजना, म्हणजे स्वनिधी. मी हे सगळे का दाखवतोय तुम्हाला, कारण एक स्टार्टअप साठी इतक्या स्कीम्स आहेत. जसं आपण तिकडे बघितलं होतं मागे एका स्क्रीन वरती की लेफ्ट हँड साइड देर वॉज विच वी कॅन परचेस इन द मार्केट. सो ऑल मनी कॅपिटल कॅन बी brought from the market by different schemes over here. So if you do your graduation and if you want to start your own business, of course you will get finance from different schemes over here for startup, isn't it? So there are so many schemes. I don't want to go more in detail about this, but I just wanted to show you that there are so many schemes available. Atal Innovation Mission. This is a government of India which promotes culture of innovation and entrepreneurship in technology driven areas in order to foster curiosity, creativity and imagination right at the school and the colleges level, isn't it? So we have so many business startup ideas and the different activities going on from our government as well. So these are the different government schemes for entrepreneurship. Believe me, there are so many schemes available today. These are few what I have listed out over here. You can see over here everywhere this particular schemes are being given for particular entrepreneurship only. Okay, so dear students, this is only the glimpse what I wanted to show you as to motivate you and to give awareness about entrepreneurship. I would like to tell you that EDI, what is written over there, EDII, that is Entrepreneur Development Institute of India, which we had done a course over there of 2 weeks, and it is at Ahmedabad. I tell you that we were inspired over there. College has deputed us to EDI in 2001. And from then onwards, we had an entrepreneur development cell in our college. This particular institute has master degree of 2 years, PGDM in business entrepreneur. It has 180 seats. We have PGDM in development studies. This is a specific post-graduation college for entrepreneurship only. Please remember, the exams you can give is MAT, XAT, then CAT, CMAT, ATMA, etc. I'm not aware of all this, but I am sure that this all helps us to develop a business, to see how a business can be looked forward, and they teach us how we can form a business and become an entrepreneur. So dear students, take a chance of going to EDI somewhere or the other, which is a very good institute at Ahmedabad. Now, when we talk about entrepreneurship, we have to know that he has to be a good human being. He should be a knowledgeable person. He should be a sincere person, obedient person, happy person, and all. These all things are very important. That's why we have to keep ourselves fit by meditation, yoga, and we have to be fit with physical exercise, good habits, and all that things. Everyone knows that to become an entrepreneur, these are some allied things which we should inculcate among ourselves. आपण नुसतं हुशार असून उपयोग आहे का? जर मी परीक्षेला जाऊ नाही शकलो, मला जर त्यावेळेला चक्कर आली, मला जर बरं नसलं, तर इज इट नॉट गोइंग टू बी very difficult at that time. So we have understood in this COVID-19 situation, in this pandemic, that health is wealth again. Someone is unmuted. You want to say something? Hello. So, in this COVID situation, again, let me highlight that we have come to know that really this term health is wealth is been understood by us very well. त्यामुळे मित्रांनो आपली तब्येत चांगलं ठेवणं पण तितकंच महत्वाचं आहे. सो वाय नॉट ड्रीम अप अ प्लॅन अँड गो इन टू बिझनेस विथ युअर सेल्फ फॅमिली or your friends. Let me tell you that your friends is going to be your partners, and your friends are always at your near one who sits with you in the colleges, in the schools, isn't it? So you have a good opportunity to start a business with your friends, with yourself and your family, of course. All together can make a difference. Let's join hands together, and then best wishes to all of you. Before concluding this session, let me tell you something about the activities in our college. Let me highlight that we have an entrepreneur development cell which was established in 2001. Then we had sessions every Thursday on one or the other topic. Awareness programs were conducted for the guest sessions. We had seminar workshops, idea generation programs, competitions, quizzes for the students. We had incubator projects protocols which can convert the projects into different products under this cell. Dear students, we could form this awareness program and seminar workshops, but this incubator we couldn't establish in our college yet, I think so. And this time we have this entrepreneur development cell in our college, who has been the coordinator is Dr. N.G. Jaiswal sir, who is the Institute Industry Cell Dean of our college. So we were, of course, the coordinators of this cell few years back, but after that it has been assigned to the other staff members again, isn't it? Now, one more thing, let me tell you that Technovation is a business idea generation competition which is going to be held in our college on 28th of this month, 28th of April. Dear students, I want you to participate in this business idea generation. So it is an idea generation only. You have to present yourself with a PPT, and you have to convince the judges how a business can be started, how you have this idea in your mind, and how you can take further as a product to sell out and to make a business out of it, isn't it? So this is a good opportunity that you can participate in this business idea generation. So remember, it is on 28th, 29th and 30th of April 2022. On the first day we have this business idea generation. So I want maximum participation from you for this particular event. So this is all what I have for you. Before concluding, again, let me tell you, I have one particular video to show that all together we can make difference. This is a good video which inspires us always to do something in our life. So before concluding, ma'am, I wanted to show one video. So please allow me to share a video over here. Dear students, wait just a minute. Let me share the tab first over here. I will stop presenting initially. Just a minute. हा इथे आहे. एकच मिनिट. एक व्हिडिओ दाखवायचा होता इथे ड्राईव्ह मध्ये ऍक्च्युली.
शेअर करा ना पण हे ड्राईव्ह मध्ये ओपन होत नाही.
मग शेअर करू दे. पूर्ण ड्राईव्ह शेअर होईल का? मला त्यातलाच व्हिडिओ दाखवायचा होता किंवा डाउनलोड्स मध्ये येतो. डाउनलोड्स मध्ये फार स्लो आहे पीसी ना हे नेट. करा शेअर करा बघू. एक मिनिट. हे तसं नका करू. ते डाउनलोड मध्ये जावा. इथे जावा. शो इन फोल्डर करा. आता हे न्यू अँथम खालचं. ऐकू येते का बघाल तुमच्या इथे फक्त. नाही झालं
तर तुम्ही काय तिथे दिसतं.
अच्छा असं.
विंडोज मीडिया प्लेअर WMV फाईल आहे.
ओपन करा म्हणे. ओपन होईल ते. ओपन करा नाही. ओपन करा मग आपल्याला ऑन करता येईल बहुतेक. होईल होईल. Students, can you see the screen? दिसते का बघा तुमची. नाही दिसत.
Sir, the download page is visible.
Pardon?
So download page is visible.
Oh, sorry. Just a minute. आपण बाहेर पडलो का? इकडे मीट इकडे. हा टॅप केला ना शेअर ऍक्च्युली. इथे बघा बरं.
शेअर स्क्रीन करावं लागेल.
नाही टॅप करावं लागेल. स्टॉप शेअरिंग करा आधी. इकडे नाही एंटर स्क्रीन टॅप करावं लागतं. टॅप करा. टॅप आता ती स्क्रीन शेअर होतीये पण ते इथे येत नाहीये ना. हे ओपन होते का बघायचं का?
होत नाहीये ना सर तसं केलं तर. हा तसं करतो सर.
हे ऍक्च्युली ते स्क्रीन तुमचं सेशन आहे का दुसरं? सॉरी खरं ते नाही, डेस्कटॉप वरती आहे ना ती, पण ती तिथे दिसत नाही ना मॅडम.
विंडो केले की आलं पाहिजे सर इन जनरल.
हो ना, आता पण इथे रनिंग येते खरं. बघा विंडो मध्ये बघा मग. नाही, एंटायर स्क्रीन मध्ये होत नाही मॅडम.
होत नाहीये का?
नाही, फक्त पीपीटी होते एंटायर स्क्रीन मध्ये.
विंडो सिलेक्ट केल्यानंतर विंडो.
हा, ते आता करा बरं ते. पण नाही, ते नाही होणार. ते ऑडिओ येत नसतो मॅडम त्याच्यात.
तुम्ही आम्हाला व्हिडिओ पाठवा, आम्ही पाठवतो मुलांना.
नाही होते.
Okay. So, sir will provide us the link of that video. We will share with you. So, thank you, sir, for an interactive, inspiring session of entrepreneur through number of examples of great entrepreneurship. Sure, sir, after this talk, students will start dreaming to be an entrepreneur and plan to do so, which is the need of the present hour. So thank you, sir. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, students. So join
Thank you,
us
ma'am.
for CO sessions at 3 p.m.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, students. Have a nice time. Good day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.